And next we'll have Daryl Moen, who's a part of LULAC.
Daryl Morin. Un fuerte aplauso para Daryl Morin, por favor.
Gracias, gracias. First, let me start off by thanking everyone for coming out today and for thanking Voces de la Frontera and all the other organizations that have organized all of these simultaneous events throughout our state to make sure that these unjust bills do not become law. Thank you all once again very much for that. I also want to take a moment to thank all of you who came out to support our Day Without Latinos in Madison, right? Not only was it so powerful because of the historic number of Latinos and non-Latinos that showed up on our behalf, right? But it was truly a political protest. There was no rioting. There were no fires. There were no fights. There was no looting. It was just people exercising their democratic right to protest unjust laws. So I was very proud of that. I also want to acknowledge our good friends down the road in Chicago for what they did last week. Woo! Saying to Donald Trump and all those supporters in the extreme that this unjust, hateful rhetoric and encouragement of violence against those using their democratic rights to protest are unjust, and we're not going to stand for it. So I just want to acknowledge everything that they did down there. I stand here today, and I want to say clearly to all of those who hold elected office that on behalf of the entire Latino community, Republicans, Democrats, and independents alike, together we are standing and saying no to AB 450 and SB 533. Yeah. Woo. And let's clarify this once and for all. This isn't just anti-immigrant legislation, it's anti-Latino legislation. And everyone knows what I'm talking about. From those of us with strong Latino features, to those of us who maybe take a Saturday off and we don't shave and just throw on a hat in the morning, the way people look at us just a little bit differently. Or maybe they go into the grocery line that has 2 or 3 people more because they look at you with suspicion because they can't tell who's documented, who isn't documented. So we all get lumped into the same category. And for those of us who drive through certain parts of the state and know we're going to get pulled over just because they want to see if we have a driver's license or not, that is unjust and that is undignified. A tragic case in point happened a week ago last Sunday. In fact, I just spoke at the vigil yesterday. A Latino gentleman and his son going down to do the laundry get confronted by a man full of hate. And he asks, "Where are you from?" And they respond, "Puerto Rico." And he says, "Oh, that's why you don't speak English." A few moments later, holding a rifle to that man's head, looking at him, he says, "You and your son have to go," and pulls the trigger. Nobody asked about immigration status. All we saw there was an act of hate. An act of hate. He then goes on to murder 2 peace-loving, beautiful parents of the Hmong community in the same building. That's the real story here. These bills will not only impact Latino immigrants, but all Latinos alike. So together, today, we stand here united. We will do so with conviction, not rage. We will do so with clarity of purpose and faith, not with hate. For that is the only way, once again, we can truly become, once again, the United States of America. And that one more time we'll be able to see in our children's eyes where every day in school they will be able to say without any reservation, and pride in themselves and pride in others, that we are one nation under God with liberty and justice for all. So thank you all once again for coming out today. God bless all of you. God bless Wisconsin. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you.